Hey, this is Brian Dodd from Brian Dodd on Leadership, and it's a joy to come to you today. Today, we're going to have a very special announcement. I am proud to release my first book, The 10 Indispensable Practices of the 2-Minute Leader. This book has been years in the making. It's an absolute joy to bring that to you, and I want to tell you how the book came into existence. Every day I get to work with church leaders. And the one thing I keep hearing over and over from church leaders is we want to develop a culture of leadership. The interesting thing is no one really knows exactly how to do that. So what I did is I wrote a book that you can sit down with your leaders and basically from the inception of an idea, something God's put into your heart or a calling or a burden that you may have, from that moment all the way to walking through strategy, building teams, execution, perseverance, adjustments, all the way to celebration. This book teaches leaders how to navigate that process so that they can accomplish everything God has called them to do. And so the dream for the book is this: not only are we offering the book today at a special introductory rate, I've also written a study guide that accompanies the book. Now let me tell you why I'm excited about the study guide. As a leader, both in the business and church consulting world, but also in my local church, there's always a challenge about how do we engage, disciple, and deploy leaders within our church. It's one of the number one challenges that I face at the Rocket Company is helping churches do that. What this study guide does when you accompany it with the book is allows you now to develop small groups with the leaders in your church. Leaders love nothing better than to be connected with other leaders, but the challenge is they have a limited amount of marginal time and resources and energy. So I asked the question, if I was going to clear something from my calendar and give something to my church to develop me as a leader, give up time with my family, other things I would consider replenishing, what would I need to do? That thought process is what generated both the study guide and the book. So what you can do with this book is now bring leaders together, help develop them, disciple them, and connect them with other leaders, and use it as a tool for pastors to connect with those in their communities. So what we're doing is we're offering special discounted rates. My goal is to have small groups flow out of this. I'm praying for 1 million small people participating in leadership small groups in churches around the world. So what we've done is we've bundled this. If you get both together and buy 10 or more, if you buy 10 of these books, what we will do is provide you a free study guide with each book and provide free shipping. We'll also do special pricing for cases of 50. And it's just a way that we could love to invest in you as pastors and you as leaders. Finally, I want to give you a couple of ways you can use this. I've already mentioned small groups, but number two, Thanksgiving and Christmas are coming up. If you've got leaders in your church that you're hoping to thank, what better thing could you do than to give them this book? Also, what you could do is if you're doing a sermon on leadership coming up soon, I recommend that you hand a book to each person as they leave your service. And finally, if you're trying to invest and build relationships with unchurched people in your business community, what better way to say, hey, here's a great book, love for you to have a copy, and why don't we get together sometime over coffee and talk about it. So as a blogger, it's been an honor to serve you for these past 3 years. Thank you for your loyal readership. Because of readers like you, it has birthed a book. And I hope you take advantage of the book. It's an honor for me to invest in you as a leader, and I'd love to invest in the leaders in your sphere of influence and help them become better leaders, because here's what I know. Every church and every organization gets better when leaders get better. There's going to be some information down below that you can click on to get the book, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you got any questions, please reply. I'll answer them quickly, and it'd be an honor to serve you. Take care. God bless.